Pennsylvania is an amazing place for the whole family. In Philadelphia, you will find history, culture, and the spirit of freedom and art. In New Hope, you will feel the charm of a small town, a perfect place for a family walk. In Lancaster, you can discover the world of the Amish, where life follows peaceful traditions. Do not miss the fairy tale Fontill Castle, a place for adventure and imagination. The Mercer Museum offers an exciting journey through art and history, great for kids of all ages. And the Dupont Gardens bring peace, beauty, and nature to your day. Pennsylvania is where your family adventures begin. Come explore, learn, and enjoy together. Why is a trip to Pennsylvania important for children? In Philadelphia, kids learn about history in fun ways, through interactive exhibits and hands-on tours. They build memories that will last a lifetime. In New Hope, time outdoors helps children grow curiosity and a love for nature. In Lancaster, meeting the Amish teaches the value of simplicity, hard work, and family. Exploring castles and museums inspires creativity and imagination. The Dupont Gardens show the beauty of nature and fill children with energy and joy. A trip to Pennsylvania is a journey of learning, discovery, and growth for every child. Why is traveling to Pennsylvania important for raising your children? Here in Philadelphia, children learn about the history of their nation, its heroes, and the values of freedom and democracy. Through the culture and traditions of the Amish, they learn respect for work, family, and the roots of the country. Castles, museums, and historical places remind them of America's proud and heroic past. Walks through gardens and parks nurture a love of nature and appreciation for the homeland. This journey helps build pride, patriotism, and civic understanding in the next generation of Americans. Philadelphia, City of History. Philadelphia is one of the oldest cities in the United States, and that makes it one of the most exciting places to visit. More than any other American city, Philadelphia is like a living monument of architecture. It shows both the early days of the young American nation in the 18th century, right after the war with Great Britain and independence, and also the shining skyscrapers from the race to the sky of the 1930s and 40s, sometimes called Manhattanization. This mix of old, low-brick townhouses and tall glass towers reaching up into the clouds is what draws travelers from all over the world. One of the city's highlights is Main Street. It's listed among the top 10 most historic streets in the United States. Here you'll find 18th, 19th century mansions that today house art galleries, cozy little restaurants, and coffee shops. Philadelphia, the city where America's history was born. This is where the Declaration of Independence was signed, and where the famous Liberty Bell still stands, a symbol of freedom and the fight for it. World-class museums like the Museum of Art and national landmarks. Delicious food too. From the legendary cheesesteak to traditional American favorites, the city is full of culture, history, and fun. From lively street festivals to cozy dinners and unforgettable parties. Visiting Philadelphia means diving into the heart of America, its past and its present. It's an experience you'll never forget. Why you should visit Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the heart of American history. This is where symbols of freedom were born, the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall. The city is rich with museums and cultural landmarks, the Museum of Art, the Science Museum, and countless galleries. It's a place where history meets art in modern life. It's a one-of-a-kind city that helps you understand the roots of the country, feel the atmosphere, and taste local food, like the famous cheesesteak. Philadelphia is where the past comes alive and stays with you forever. The impressions and knowledge you gain here will always remain in your heart. Post about Philadelphia. Share its unique spirit that inspires and brings people together. Philadelphia Top 5. 1. Independence National Historical Park. This is the very first place to start exploring Philadelphia, because it's where the story of the United States truly began. The park brings together 28 historic landmarks, both federal and city sites. Visit Independence Hall, where two of the most important documents in American history were signed: the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. 2. The Liberty Bell, a powerful symbol of America's fight for independence from the British Empire. In the 18th century, the Liberty Bell was placed in the Tower of Independence Hall. On the day the Declaration of Independence was signed, its ringing told the people of Philadelphia they were now citizens of a free country. 3. City Hall, Philadelphia's pride and one of its most magnificent buildings. You can take an elevator up to the observation deck for amazing views. Fun fact: the statue of William Penn on top is actually hollow. Through a narrow passage, you can even reach a hatch inside the founder's hat. 4. Eastern State Penitentiary. This massive prison, built in a dark neo-Gothic style, was meant to inspire fear. Prisoners were left alone with themselves and God to reflect on their crimes. But even then, there were exceptions, like the cell of Al Capone. His room was filled with luxury furniture and even a record player, making it very different from the rest. 5. Reading Terminal Market. The oldest public market in Philadelphia, built in an Italian Renaissance style that amazed locals with marble and decorative details. Today, it's full of cafes and restaurants. And yes, you can grab a traditional Philly cheesesteak right here. Bonus: Rodin Museum, home to the second largest collection of Rodin's works in the world, after Paris. My Philadelphia recommendations. Start your day at Independence Hall between 9 and 10 a.m. Admission is free, and guides in every room share stories about the key events that happened there. Cross the street to see the Liberty Bell. Free tours begin at 9:45 a.m. and at that time there's usually no line. Join a walking tour of the historic city center. Have lunch at the historic Reading Terminal Market with a classic Philly cheesesteak. Hop on a sightseeing bus tour to explore more of the city and hear fun facts along the way. Visit City Hall and ride the elevator up to the observation deck for amazing views. Take a stroll to the ship built in 1904, the largest tall ship still afloat today. And for a perfect ending to your day, dine at Moshulu, one of Philadelphia's most unique restaurants. It's located right on board a historic sailing ship docked on the Delaware River, along with delicious food, especially seafood. You'll enjoy panoramic views of the water and a magical port atmosphere. Moshulu is ideal for anyone who wants to combine fine dining with the romance of sea voyages and waterfront beauty. Visiting Philadelphia matters. Visiting Philadelphia is important because it's the heart of historic and cultural America. This is where defining moments were born: the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the Liberty Bell, symbols of freedom and democracy. The city is rich with world-class museums like the Museum of Art and the Science Museum, and it has a unique atmosphere that blends history, art, and modern life. Philadelphia lets you connect with the country's roots while also enjoying living culture, delicious food, and the city's energy. Posting about Philadelphia matters too, because it's a place where the past meets the present and the memories stay with you for life. Why is it important to take kids to Philadelphia? This is where the country began, with symbols of freedom like the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall. It's important to show kids how freedom and democracy were born. It's an exciting chance for them to learn about key moments in history. The signing of the Declaration of Independence and the struggle that followed. To understand history is to understand your country, to feel connected and proud of your homeland. A visit to Philadelphia inspires future generations. Share this experience because knowledge is the foundation of tomorrow. New Hope, Old Europe in Pennsylvania. Welcome to New Hope, a small town full of charm, history, and cozy atmosphere right here in Pennsylvania. Here, narrow cobblestone streets and 18th, 19th century buildings create the feeling of old Europe, while quaint cafes and art galleries add warmth and beauty to every corner. The Delaware River flows through the town, offering boat rides, rafting, and scenic views that impress every visitor. New Hope is also known for its vibrant cultural life. Festivals, street performances, artists, and local craftsmen fill the streets with creativity, giving the town a truly bohemian spirit. It's a place where history meets the present. Plan your visit and enjoy the welcoming mix of art, nature, and cozy, small-town charm. In this little town that feels just like old Europe, everything looks straight out of a fairy tale. An old railway with a real steam locomotive, cute little houses, unique shops full of surprises, and friendly people everywhere. There are wonderful restaurants and riverside hotels where you can rent bikes or kayaks and explore the beautiful surroundings. Just 20 minutes away, you'll find amazing museums and castles. We'll talk more about them in the next video. New Hope is truly a town where the past comes alive. You can still ride the historic railway, where steam engines recreate the magic of the 19th century. Perfect for history lovers and train enthusiasts. From the bridge over the Delaware River, you can walk right into the neighboring town of Lambertville and even stand in 2 states at once, Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Imagine that, one foot in Pennsylvania, the other in New Jersey. In New Hope shops and boutiques, you'll find handcrafted treasures, antiques, and souvenirs, and maybe even a fairy or two who can give you a fairy hairstyle and sprinkle some magic into your day. This is a place where history, nature, and friendliness come together, filling every moment with the enchantment of a bygone era. The Riverhouse of Odetta, comfort and unique style in New Hope. Looking for the perfect place to relax in the heart of Pennsylvania? Welcome to the Riverhouse of Odetta in New Hope. This cozy hotel combines vintage style with modern comfort. It creates an atmosphere of warmth and peace. Your home away from home. Set in a beautiful location, it is ideal for romantic weekends, quiet retreats, or creative getaways. You can enjoy views of the river and stroll through historic streets nearby. Comfortable rooms, delicious breakfasts, and friendly staff make your stay unforgettable. Book your room today and dive into the calm and beauty of New Hope. The Riverhouse of Odetta, your cozy corner in Pennsylvania. Fontill Castle, where dreams become stone. Henry Mercer was a successful businessman and the owner of a handmade tile factory. He lived in Fontill Castle, a home that he designed and built himself. His story began at a yard sale, where he went looking for metal tongs. Instead, he found a piece of red Pennsylvania pottery made by German immigrants. He thought it was so beautiful that he decided to make his own decorative tiles from Pennsylvania clay. This discovery changed his life. Henry Mercer dreamed of building a castle, and he made that dream come true. He did not hire an architect. Instead, he molded 44 small clay models of rooms and joined them together by hand. Without blueprints or precise calculations, Fontill Castle was born. The result was a true labyrinth of galleries, stairways, hidden doors, balconies, and secret corners. Inside, every surface is covered with Mercer's colorful handmade tiles. Before his death, Henry Mercer donated the castle and his museum to the local historical society. He also left a special wish that his house should remain exactly as it was. His loyal housekeeper lived there for 40 more years, keeping everything just as Mercer had left it. That is why the castle still looks the same today as it did during his lifetime. Every Labor Day, a Renaissance fair takes place on the castle grounds. Visitors can enjoy music, crafts, and performances that bring history and art to life. Fontill Castle is a place where imagination, hard work, and dreams come together, a masterpiece of one man's vision. From metal to art, in Doylestown stand 2 remarkable museums, the Mercer Museum and the Art Museum across the street. The Mercer Museum is a tribute to the tools and crafts of pre-industrial America. Henry Mercer collected rare instruments that tell the story of everyday work and progress. He believed that human history is written by the hands of thousands of workers, not only by wars or laws. He donated his entire collection to the state to preserve it for future generations. Across the street, a former prison has been turned into an art museum. It proudly stands as a symbol of transformation, from sorrow to creativity, from confinement to culture. Here, history and art meet side by side. Walk through the exhibits, see the handmade tools and timeless artworks, and feel the connection between human labor, imagination, and beauty. Feel the special atmosphere of Lancaster and the nearby towns. It is like stepping into another century. Here live the Amish, people who keep their old traditions. They wear simple clothes, ride horse-drawn buggies, and sell fresh food at friendly farmers' markets. Families work together on their farms. Their way of life protects the values of family, faith, and honest work. These 3 towns are close to each other, tied by history and community spirit. At the farmers market in Lancaster, you can find fresh produce and hand-made crafts. Everywhere you go, you feel warmth and simplicity. A visit to Amish country is a real journey into the past. Do not miss the Amish Cultural Center and a ride in a horse-drawn carriage along the farms. The Amish are the breadbasket of America. Their farms feed the country with fresh grains, vegetables, and milk. They grow wheat, barley, and corn. Their dairy products are pure and natural, without additives or chemicals. Large families work together, and children help on the farms and in small workshops. Their hard work and strong traditions make them a key part of America's food system. They live close to nature and pass their values from generation to generation. It is a quiet strength that keeps the nation fed. A trip to Amish country helps kids see how diverse America really is. It shows them different ways of life and values. The Amish live without modern technology. They work on farms and raise large families, and still feed the nation. It is a great lesson about culture, hard work, and family life. Children can learn to respect and appreciate these traditions. Seeing how others live teaches tolerance, understanding, and gratitude. A visit to the Amish is more than a trip. It is a lesson in citizenship, respect, and kindness. Why visit the Dupont Gardens? Because this place is a celebration of beauty and nature. Created more than 100 years ago, the gardens bring together art, science, and love for the environment. You will find rare plants, colorful flowers, and peaceful spots to relax. It is a jewel of the botanical world, a place for inspiration and joy. Do not miss the fountain shows and fireworks. They make every visit unforgettable. Want to see the famous fountain shows and water lilies? Here's how to plan your trip smartly. Tickets for popular events sell out quickly. Buy them early, 2 or 3 months ahead, on the official website. Arrive a few hours before the show. Explore the gardens and see the lilies while they are open. They start to close about an hour before sunset. Remember, 1 ticket allows 1 entry per day, and a garden ticket does not include the fountain show. You will need a separate show ticket for that. Check the official website for the latest schedule of shows and fireworks. Before the show, visit the garden cafe. Enjoy a meal, a glass of wine, and live music before the fireworks begin. Plan ahead, check the dates, and take your time. Every visit is a chance to enjoy nature and leave with lasting memories. Everything here was created as a gift to the people. Pierre Dupont, a great engineer and businessman, used his success to build a place of peace and beauty for everyone. His dream was to unite nature and science to serve the public. Today, his legacy lives on in the gardens filled with rare plants and shining water lilies. All of this exists thanks to dedication, vision, and love for nature. It is open to everyone, a place to walk, rest, and recharge. This beauty remains a gift to the people, a legacy of art, culture, and nature. Visit the Dupont Gardens and feel the harmony of history and the living power of the natural world. This is a masterpiece created by a brilliant engineer and gardener. Over 11,000 kinds of plants grow here, in lawns, flower beds, and greenhouses. Pierre Dupont loved beauty and innovation. He collected rare plants and built a stunning system of fountains and ponds. He wanted everyone to enjoy nature and learn from it. Today, Longwood Gardens continues his dream. The flowers change with every season: orchids in winter, blossoms in spring, fountains in summer, and golden leaves in fall. During the holidays, 500,000 lights fill the gardens with magic. Music, fountains, and fireworks create memories you will never forget. Why visit Pennsylvania with your children on Labor Day? Labor Day is the day when America celebrates work, freedom, and the strength of its people. Traveling here is a wonderful way to show these values. In Philadelphia and beyond, kids can learn about heroes, stories, and traditions that make our country great. Meeting the Amish, visiting castles, and exploring museums teach them the importance of unity and effort. Walks through gardens and parks remind us of the beauty and power of nature, a key part of our pride as Americans. By visiting Pennsylvania on Labor Day, you help your children grow proud, grateful, and aware of their place in America's great story. Why is traveling to Pennsylvania for Labor Day so important for raising young Americans? This is the day when we honor work, freedom, and the strength of the people. It is a reminder that all the treasures, historic places, museum collections, and beautiful gardens belong to us and to our children. The castles, museums, and landscapes we visit are the results of human creativity and dedication. They are our heritage and our shared responsibility to protect for the future. By exploring history and culture, children learn to value and defend the legacy of those who came before us. Patriotism begins with understanding that everything we have is a gift from our ancestors. By celebrating Labor Day in Pennsylvania, we teach respect, gratitude, and pride, lessons that will shape future generations of Americans. Plan an unforgettable long weekend in Pennsylvania. Start in Philadelphia, the historic heart of America. Visit Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell. Have breakfast at Reading Terminal Market and try the famous Philly cheesesteak. Then drive about an hour to New Hope, a charming old town. Walk through its colorful streets, rent a bike or a kayak, and enjoy nature by the river. Ride the old train with a real steam engine and have lunch at one of the local cafes or restaurants. In the evening, take a peaceful walk along the waterfront and enjoy the cozy nightlife. On the second day, explore castles and museums. Visit Fontill Castle, a dream made of clay and imagination. It feels like a fairy tale maze filled with art and history. Next, stop by the Mercer Museum to see rare pre-industrial tools and artifacts. Across the street, visit an art museum built in a former prison. Have lunch in Peddler's Village, a lovely little place full of shops and taverns. On the third day, travel through Amish country. See the farmlands, ride in a horse-drawn carriage, and experience life the way it was centuries ago. Stop at the Amish market in Lancaster and taste local products. In the afternoon, drive to the Dupont Gardens. Walk through the gardens, enjoy the evening light shows and fireworks, a perfect ending to the day. On the fourth day, return to Philadelphia. See the landmarks you missed, enjoy another Philly cheesesteak at the market, and then head home, full of bright memories and new experiences. Pennsylvania is a land of history, hard work, and inspiration. From its farms to its cities, it tells the story of America's heart and spirit. Every journey through this state is a reminder that dreams, work, and freedom are what built this country. Visit Pennsylvania, and you will carry a piece of America's soul with you. For more travel ideas, subscribe so you don't miss a thing.